Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'll be talking about human trafficking and what more needs to be done to prevent it. First, I will talk about exactly what it is and how you can probably identify it in a situation. Second, I will talk about the statistics of the areas that are the worst in the United States for human trafficking. And lastly, I will talk about what has already been done to help prevent human trafficking and the victims of human trafficking. So, what is human trafficking? I'm sure most of y'all know what it is, and I'm sure most of y'all have heard stories on it, and I'm sure most of you have seen something on the news about it. But do you know how severe it actually is? I used to be someone who was the one to just see something on the news and just say, oh, that's awful. Or I would hear something about it just on social media, or I'd hear it at school, and I'd just be like, oh, that's so sad, you know? But then I finally got the chance to talk to someone who works within the hotline security for it, so they get the calls. And the stories this person would tell me were horrible. They would sit there every day in an office, getting calls all around the United States from hopeless people being sold for their work, for their body, just horrible things. And then I got to read a book about it from my library at school. I read about it, and then my class had a discussion about it. So I'm well educated on this subject. From forced work to sex labor, human trafficking is actually known as modern-day slavery. Homeland Security says it's a hidden crime. It's a hidden crime because most of these victims don't come out to seek help. They're too scared. These victims are scared because sometimes they're foreign, so there are language barriers. How do they come up to someone in the United States when they don't speak English and tell them that they're being trafficked? Law enforcement, they're scared of what the law might do, what the government might do. And sadly, they're still scared of what a trafficker might do to them if they find out that they told. So how can you identify this in a situation? If a person's standing there and they can't take a matter into their own hands, if they can't take control of the situation, if they seem disconnected from the world, they seem disconnected from people, friends, family, those are all some key indicators on that situation. So now that you have a little bit of a better idea of what human trafficking actually is and how you can maybe identify it in a situation, let's talk about some statistics. Crazy enough, the state that we all live in, Texas, is the second state for the worst of human trafficking in America. Statistics show here on this chart that California is the first. These are all statistics from the hotline security system that takes calls every day on this matter. Texas has over 700 calls a year. 700 people in Texas are affected. But that's only 700 people that we know. There's plenty more. I'm sure most of you guys know also that there's different types of human trafficking and the differences in them, but sex trafficking, it shows here, sex trafficking has over 5,000 cases a year in the United States. That's 5,000 people being sold for their body. That's more than 5,000 people being sold for their body. And then crazy enough, human trafficking isn't only sex labor. It's taking men, young men, minors, into the labor, forced labor. Then there's sex and labor. And there's 2,068. Also, Crazy enough, Houston, Texas, #1 city in America for human trafficking. Human trafficking happens around us every single day, and we don't even know it. After hearing those high numbers, I hope you now understand why more has to be done. Though human trafficking victims can be male, female, an adult, a child of any race, the Blue Campaign shows that most of these victims are females. And sadly enough, that's because the highest trafficking would be sex trafficking. Females get taken for that. And the Polaris Project shows that 55% of these victims are women. That's over half the victims of human trafficking that are females. A lot has been done to already help prevent it. One being that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, he has established a partnership with the Texas Trucking Association Against Trafficking. He states that those guys are well equipped to be able to identify a situation and take it into their own hands and be able to prevent it and help and stop it. And then the United Nations actually started a fund and a global plan to stop human trafficking. So this fund that they've started helps with victims after the matter of it, and then it also helps prevent it. The way it helps prevent human trafficking is that it also donates to the places that are stopping it and trying to find the places, shut them down, get the men that are starting it, stop the businesses doing it. And then it also helps with places for victims after the matter of the horrible crime, after they've gone through the traumatic experience. There's homes for these people because of this fund. They're homes that will help them with their physical problems now and their psychological. There are many people needing our help today. So now that I've talked about what it actually is, how I could identify it, the statistics of it, and the plans that have already been put into action to stop it, I hope that we can all come together to stop human trafficking now. We could all be the next person to save the next one in line. We could be the person to help the families that go through this, to help the people that go through this. If we just let them know that we're here for them and to not be scared, we can stop it today. So join me and help stop human trafficking. Thank you.